Quick video. I got the 1965. I got a small oval with one crossover, so both lanes are working. And I got this marked with lane 1 and lane 2. And on my controllers, I'm just using the white. There's a red controller. I had some tracks that were bad. These curves, 3 pieces of curves. Yeah, they're missing an end piece right here, so you didn't want to stay together. So I decided just to make a simple oval. I didn't want to use. I could put these two in. I got another crossover. I didn't want to use this piece because I mean, you know, the track's 60 years old, you know, from 1965, and I got to super glue this wheel onto this because it keeps coming off on the Corvette. That's a 1963 Corvette or 62 with the split window, and this other one's a Jaguar. They both run pretty good. I got another car. I'll go through my cars later on. I just want to show you guys how this thing runs. First time I've ever run this. On this home track, I knew the cars ran. I gotta give that a push. But yeah, it's running. Here's how I wired it up. The black wire goes to here, to here. Sorry about that. The black wire goes to here, and one leg of the controller goes here, and the other one goes to the lane you want. In this case, both lanes are working. I'll show you the other side. I shined up the contacts. I got some glue to glue that wheel on the Corvette. That's a Jaguar. It doesn't have a window in it. I just noticed that. Hey, but you know, it's okay. Are these worth any money? Not really. I was seeing these on eBay. These are like 45 bucks. You think they probably made a lot of them. I don't know why they're not worth more. To me, they're worth more. To me, they're working. Ooh, he turned over. And it's a worm. I'll show you these cars. You can see inside it. It's a motor with a worm gear. Worm gear is in the back here. And this is how big it is compared to its 60-year-old counterpart. They made these back in the 80s or 90s. It's a new old stock. I got it from Pro Tinker Toys, like I said, a couple years ago. So it's out of the package, and I gotta look at the package to see what it says. But that's the size difference on the 60-year-old compared to this one. Hey, but it still runs. Let's have some fun. I'll put you down here so you guys can see. Let me put you right there. Ooh, wipe out. Right, same place. Wrong way. There's one thing I want to get, and that's one of those old steering wheels from, the steering knob. It's not a very fast car. It doesn't have to be fast. It's just cruising. That's all it's doing, is just cruising around. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention in my live stream. Yeah, that's okay. So the one thing I forgot to mention in my live stream is I'm gonna put an HO track around the inside of this, an HO train track. I'm gonna leave this up, and I can move it over there. I just want to keep it where I can get it. This goes up, and that's a box underneath there is why it's up in the air. That's okay. But I'm gonna run a train track, HO train track on the inside of this. And I gotta go upstairs to get it. But in the meantime, so I got 2 tracks running 2 Tycos. The 65-year-old and this one this is from the 70s or 80s. And so I'm gonna set up, that's a Scooby-Doo set and that's the FX, so I can combine those 2 together. And I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Probably I might take this up and put it in the box after, But, so I'll go through my cars later on, show you my cars. Not tonight. I'm just gonna rest tonight. And that has an output of 12 volts DC. That's alright. Well, I'm going to use this transformer for something different later on after I'm done with this. I mean, I'm going to leave this up for a few days and repair the Corvette. Have a little fun with it. Yeah. And so... And so, we'll see y'all later. Bye.